Opening for comedian Norm Macdonald. Very funny guy. World's funniest accountant, Stevie G. Coming to the stage, Stevie G.
Thank you. It's true, I'm an accountant. I know you're surprised. I know you look at me, you think construction worker. I get that a lot. It's all right, this doesn't work out. I got a future in film. Harry Potter, The Golden Years. I'm thinking The Search of the Sorcerer's Kidney Stone by the time they're ready for me. It's good to be here. It's good to be back in Theater 3. Everybody's talking about COVID like it's all negative, right? But I found some positive sides to COVID, right? It gets you out of shit, right? Did you ever use COVID to get out of trouble? To get out of seeing people, right? I've done that. It works. I had COVID 17 times last year. And it's always like this. It's like, oh yeah, I can't come over, no. Yeah, I tested positive, yeah. But listen, tell everybody Happy Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, too. Yeah, I got long COVID. Another thing I liked about COVID is women in masks. I like the women in the masks because the nose is the new cleavage. I'm always looking like, what's under there? I never in my life thought I'd be wishing for a nostril swab. Just one. Just one nostril, that's all. Last week, a woman caught me looking, and she's like, "Excuse me, sir, eyes down here." I was locked down too, like everybody else, with my wife, home with my wife every day. That was horrible. It's a nightmare. She thought I was handy all of a sudden, like I developed skills. She's like, "Oh, good, you're home. You can fix that wall. You can paint that." I couldn't do shit before. What makes you think I can do it now? I have no skills. I don't know anything about tools. For years, I thought Paul P. Hammer was MC Hammer's brother. I don't know. Somebody asked me for a Phillips screwdriver. I'm giving him a drink with vodka and milk and magnesia. I don't know. It's dangerous being home all the time. I watch way too much daytime television. Don't get into that trap. Watching too much daytime television. Yeah, I discovered I have mesothelioma. I have asbestos. I'm training to be a medical biller. I don't know how that happened. I got insurance quotes from Geico, Progressive, and Liberty. I got a splinter in my finger, and Celino and Barnes got me $37 million. Oh, and in the case of Shanika Malia Jackson, I am the father. And I'm married a long time. I'm doing 39 years this year, folks. 39. Don't clap. Don't clap. If I was doing 39 years in prison, you wouldn't clap, right? I shouldn't compare marriage to prison. It's not that good. But I will tell you this, after 39 years, I'm convinced my wife is trying to kill me. You know how I know? You know what she watches? A show called Snapped. You ever hear of this show? Snapped. Well, no, it's on the ID channel. It's a show specifically about women who murder their husbands. That's the whole show. And it's like hours. It's like a marathon of Snapped. Hours of Snapped. And she sits there for hours and she takes notes. And then she yells at the screen, "What an asshole! Why didn't she put his hand on the cyanide and make it look like a suicide?" And you gotta burn the bones at 4,000 degrees, and you buy trash bags at different stores, and you always pay cash. It takes a year to plan a murder. You don't murder somebody overnight. I love you. You ever see somebody in a supermarket that you know and you don't want to talk to them, so you duck down another aisle to avoid them? Yeah, we've all done that, right? I do that at home. I got one daughter, she's still in the terrible twos, she's 28. She got married and moved to Florida. My only daughter got married, moved to Florida. Now it's me and my wife. We're looking at each other like, who are you? I don't know you. You know what they call that? Empty nest. I don't know why they call it empty nest, because she's still there. It's not empty. I'm only kidding. We're trying to work it out. We're doing date night. You ever do that? It's date night! It's date night! Yeah, I don't like the guy she's dating. So my daughter moved to Florida. Now my beautiful 28-year-old daughter from Holbrook, Long Island has suddenly turned into a 78-year-old Jewish woman from Boca Raton. Because she calls up all the time. She's like, Dad, when are you going to move to Florida? It's 82 degrees today. Bring a sweater. It's a little chilly in the restaurants. So I said to my wife, let's go. Let's move to Florida. We don't need to be on Long Island. Let's go. And she said, you want to move to Florida? I said, yeah. Okay, you're going to have to clean out the basement. Oh. I went down there. I got 42 boxes of crap in the basement. I counted. 42 crap we never unpacked from the last time we moved is still in boxes in the basement. And I did that thing they tell you to do on daytime TV. You gotta separate it. You gotta separate what you're gonna keep, what you're gonna sell, and what you're gonna throw away, right? And I did that. It took me 8 weeks through 42 boxes. What you're gonna keep, what you're gonna sell, what you're gonna throw away. After 8 weeks, I'm down to 41 boxes in the basement. I'm not going anywhere. But I will tell you this, I have a new move, 1-floor house, that's it, 1 floor. Right now I got a 2-floor house, all right? This is every conversation in my house. My wife's upstairs, I'm downstairs. I hear this. What? What? I go upstairs, what? I'm talking to the cat! I gotta look at my list. I'm losing my short-term memory. Did I tell you that already? I'm losing my short-term memory. Did I tell you that already? I had a big year recently. I turned 60. Give me a hand. 60. Woo! Yeah. 60. 60 is officially the age when old people stop singing You're Still Young. I discovered that. Right? When I was 45, I complained, oh, I'm 45. And they go, oh, you're still young. I'm 52. Oh, you're such a young man. I'm 60. Denny's has an early bird special, and here's some coupons for the Red Lobster. I don't mind turning 60. It's not so bad. Your check engine light goes on at 60, though. That's what happens. Shit happens. I pee a lot. I'm always peeing. I'm either peeing or I feel like I gotta pee. One of the two. Last week I felt like I had to pee while I was peeing. What the fuck is that? It's like, a little more. Screw it, I'll just leave the rest in my underwear. Let's go. If I'm out in public and I see a bathroom, it's like when women see shoes in the shoe store window. I'm walking by, I'm like, oh. There's a bathroom over there. That's a good bathroom, I know that. I'm gonna go, I don't have to go, but I'm gonna go anyway, because I don't know when I'm gonna see another bathroom. I'm gonna go twice, that should help me the rest of the day. I start casually walking towards the bathroom. About halfway there, it's like, oh shit, I gotta go to the bathroom. I finally get there, oh thank God I didn't have to go. My wife uses public restroom. Here's an impression of my wife using a public restroom. I'm going to the bathroom. I'm like, you done already? It's disgusting in there! Oh my God! I don't know what these women are doing. It's horrible. Is the men's room disgusting? I'm like, I don't know. I don't look around. I just go. All I have to do is avoid the puddle below the urinal. That's it. And I can always tell the age of the crowd based on the size of the puddle below the urinal. It's like, here's 20, here's 30, here's 60. That's a new joke. That's why it sucked. But that's all right. It wasn't that bad. I'll tell you though, now I'm getting older, I'm noticing I wake up with a lot of pain. There's all kinds of pains in the morning, right? And you don't do anything about it. You just get used to it, right? It's like, oh, the neck today. I did something to the neck. I must have slept wrong. I don't know. Oh, it's the arm. It's okay. I got it. Oh, it's the leg. It's all right. I'll walk it off. I'll just walk it off. I'm all right. Sometimes it's all three. What's for breakfast, waffles? Last week I woke up and one toe hurt. One toe. And I'm thinking, did I stub the toe? Did I drop something? Still thinking, like, what the heck? Why is the toe? And what am I going to do? Go to the doctor for one toe? Like, yeah, I got one toe hurts. One toe, yeah. Which one? The one between the one that had roast beef and the one that cried wee-wee all alone. What's that? The one that had none? The one that had none fucking hurts. Can you do something about the one that had none? It's next to the wee-wee. The wee-wee. Great, now I gotta pee again. This is great. Getting older. I want to be 80. I think that's a good age, 80. You know what 80 is? 80 is the little old lady in the supermarket with her shopping cart blocking the aisle, right? And I know she hears me when I'm saying, excuse me, and she's over there going, fuck you, I'm 80, I'm not moving the shopping cart. My mother-in-law recently turned 80. I love my mother-in-law, sweet lady. Main reason why I love my mother-in-law, she's got a lot of cash in that house. I don't know where it is. She's got a lot of cash. Now I know she still pays with the $20 bills with the little face. Remember the $20 bills? She still has those. This is some old money this woman has, right? Last week she paid with a $20 bill. Andrew Jackson was a 12-year-old boy on the front. Old money. But you know, my wife said, you know, she's 80, she lives alone. You know, maybe as a gift, we should get her one of those life alert. You know, I've fallen and I can't get up. And we got it for her, and I'm paying for it. It's $35 a month for life alert. $35 a month. She's had it for 15 months. The bitch hasn't fallen once. No. I feel like I'm getting ripped off. I'm going to go over there and throw some marbles on it today. This is bullshit. Then I thought about it. I told my wife, you know what? Forget the life alert. I'm not paying for this anymore. You know what I did? I put the garage door open. And I told the neighbor across the street, listen, if the garage door opens, call 911. I don't know if you're laughing because you think it's funny or it's a good idea, but either way, saving $35 a month. I can't sleep at night. I've got insomnia. That happens too when you get older. You can't sleep. And another thing they tell you on daytime TV, if you wake up in the middle of the night, turn the TV on. It'll put you to sleep. So I did. 2 o'clock in the morning the other night, I turned the TV on. Who's on? The My Pillow guy. My Pillow guy is on at 2 o'clock in the morning bragging about, if you buy My Pillow, you'll sleep. You're not sleeping, My Pillow guy. You're up at fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. Maybe his problem is he's sleeping on My Pillow. That's his problem. It's another new joke that's not working. I don't work on these jokes. There's a duck in Port Jefferson. I like it. It's funny. So I have my home on Long Island in Holbrook for 2 people. For like 30 years. I own my home on Long Island, 30 years, Holbrook. And my wife was very paranoid when we got the house. She's like, oh, we got to get a security system because it's very dangerous. We can have a home invasion. Folks, I'm married 39 years. At this point, a home invasion would be like a night out. It would have been like, hey, come on in, guys, the game's on. Gag her, I'll get some beers. I'm only kidding. I don't have any beer. But I got the security system 30 years ago, and I've been paying it every month like an asshole for 30 years. Central station monitoring, all that bullcrap. 30 years I've paying the security. I've done the math. I've now given more money to my security company than the value of everything in my house. You know what that means? That means I'm being robbed. By the very people I'm paying to protect me from being robbed. And the whole system is stupid. You know who they call first if I get robbed? Yeah, me. I'm like, so I'm not home, you asshole. I'm being robbed. Why are you calling? If I am home, I'm a little tied up. I can't get to the phone. So now with the pandemic over, we think it's over. I don't know. It depends on Dr. Fauci, right? That we're following the science, and the science says that scientifically, we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. That's what the science is. Yeah. We're all here. Okay. It's great. It's great. I love it. And so my wife wants to go on vacation again, you know. She was talking the other day, she wants to go on a cruise. That's the thing. We've never been on a cruise. I want to go on a cruise. I'm like, ugh. I don't know. I'm afraid of the boat. I'm afraid of the boat. I really. And cruise people are always like, you don't even feel the boat. I don't get it. Plus, there's sharks in the water. All the sharks, right? Let me tell you something. I saw Jaws in the movie theater when it first came out, and to this day, I'm scared to death to go in movie theaters. So. But she wants to go on a cruise, and the whole time I'll be thinking in this cruise, this motherfucking boat's going down, and this will be me in the water. Until the sharks come. But you know what? I would rather die in a plane crash than a boat. Hear me out. Here's my theory. One of two things happen in a plane crash. Either splat, you're dead, you don't know what happened, or you walk away. Nobody's in the hospital with a broken arm from a plane crash. It's either splat, they're dead, or they're like, yeah, let me have a cafe latte grande. It was just in a plane crash. I went down the yellow slide, it was a pisser. Proof of that, Sully Sullenberger. Remember Sully Sullenberger, right? Landed in the Hudson freaking River, right? Everybody survived. It was a miracle on the Hudson. And there were a lot of photographs from that incident. Remember all the pictures? But there was one picture I'll never forget of a guy on the wing of the plane in the middle of the Hudson River with his luggage. Only in New York is this happening. What's the scene like? Brace for impact. We're about to land into the Hudson River. People screaming, ah! Oxygen mask drop! And one guy, where's my bag? Where's my bag? There it is. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And out on the wing, taxi! That guy is a miracle. The other thing my wife always wants to do, every summer, happens, it starts around May or June, she always wants to go to the beach. That's her thing, the beach. Right? And I know Long Island, we brag about our beaches, we love our beaches, right? Let me tell you something, folks, I hate the fucking beach, I hate it. Because it's always the same. She's like, we're going to the beach. Oh, okay, we're going to the beach, all right. Let me grab the cooler. All right, let me grab the chairs. Let me grab the umbrella. Okay, we got to pull our shit in the car. Okay, we got the shit in the car. Got the cooler, got the chair, got the umbrella. Okay, now we got to drive to the beach. It's only 5 miles away. It takes 40 minutes of traffic. You finally get to the beach. How much is parking? $37. Okay, no problem. And you got to park 14 miles away, and you got to carry all the shit through the prairies and the valleys and the rivers and the mountains. And you go through the tunnel. You know the tunnel? And you finally get to the beach and the sand's hot. Goddamn, sand's hot. How about here? No, that's not a good spot. Okay. How about the sand's hot? No, that's not a good fucking spot. The sand's hot. Goddamn. Okay, we're at the beach. Okay. We're at the beach. Now watch. She goes, why don't you go in the water? Go in the water? It's a sewer. I don't want to go in the water. Even the water doesn't want you in the water. That's why when you go in and push you, get the fuck out of here. But I do. I go in the water. I'm swimming this way. I'm swimming that way. I'm swimming. I get out of the water. Now, I don't wear my glasses glasses in the water. I look around, I don't see my wife anywhere. All I see is 100 people that look better than me. Now I gotta walk 17 miles down the beach. I finally, oh, there you was. I'm out, let's go home. Okay, there's the umbrella. There's the back of, back to the mountains, and the mountains, and the mountains. Back to the car, put all the shit back in the car. Get to the car, get home, sanding my balls, sanding my shoes. You go to the fucking beach. I'm Stevie G. Thank you very much.